I didn't realize my husband was the reason I kept losing big opportunities until it was too late. Hello, welcome to Silent Truth with me, Glad, a space where real stories are told and no judgment. If you ever felt unheard, you are not alone here. Today's story is heavy and comes from a woman who doesn't know what to do in this situation. She is really puzzled. Hello, Glad. I have been a housewife for years with 6 children. My husband used to provide for me everything from hair, nails, knickers, pads, everything. He would even take care of my mother and siblings. But over time, things changed. Money became tight. No money for hair. I would request money for hair for days, for months, and still not get it. I thought maybe because my children are now in school, and because of that, maybe things became worse. So I decided to step up and find a job. It wasn't much, but I wanted to help support my family and even help my mother, since my husband wasn't able to support her again. At first, everything seemed okay, but then things started happening. My husband's mood became angry. He became rude responding to me, and he even began sending me on errands during my working hours. And some days he would even lock me in the house. I remember one time I went at work very early and left him at home because he was still asleep. He had to call me back home to boil his bathing water and then clean his shoes, yet he had other options. Small things at first, but they kept pulling me away from my job. I would try to balance everything, but eventually I lost the job. I thank God later I found another job, but it was paying less compared to the previous one. But I had no option because I also wanted to earn my own money and try to take care of myself. And then suddenly my husband's mood changed. He became supportive, present, even kind. Sometimes I would tell him about the losses I made at a job and how I wanted to stop working, but he would tell me to stay. And he would tell me how jobs are hard to find. I didn't understand it at first because I thought my husband just loved me so much and was just protective. My eyes were opened when this other opportunity came, a better paying job that could really help us with all the financial problems we had and still help me take care of my mother and my siblings. I had put my husband as my reference, but when the company called him, he surprisingly told them I was a lazy woman, that I wasn't motivated, unable to work. He even went on to refer this employer to the first employer that I was working for about my performance. And of course my performance wasn't good because he sabotaged everything with a previous job. And just like that, I saw this one in a million big opportunities slide from my face. Where I am right now, I feel stuck because I'm overworked, underpaid, and I still have the responsibility of my mother and some other siblings. Right now, I believe I am staying with an enemy. I've come to realize that maybe my husband sees me as his competitor, so he is envious of me. I don't know what to do. Sometimes I feel I should just leave this marriage, go and start somewhere else, and rebuild my own life. because I can't bear staying with an enemy. This is really a tough situation. It's not easy at all. And usually, I won't rush to tell you to leave your marriage, or I won't rush to tell you do this or do that. Because what you're experiencing is not just financial pressure, it is emotional and psychological pressure as well. I'm going to be honest with you, this is not just about money, it is about control. If someone supports you when you're struggling but pulls you down when you're trying to grow, you have to pay extra attention to that. Right now, you need to protect yourself. If you had any paper or any CV application that you had him as a reference, pull him out, replace him with someone else. Keep your opportunities private. Never discuss any work-related thing with him, because now you know who he is, you know now his characters. You know he doesn't want you to have a better job. So for example, if you get a job that is like 1M, tell him you're earning 300. That would make him happy and to help keep the family happy and safe. Then start rebuilding yourself slowly. And please talk to someone you trust, because carrying this alone will slowly break you. Because you deserve better, you deserve support, and also you deserve peace. And lastly, sometimes the hardest truth to accept is that not everyone close to you wants to see you grow. So right now, I'd like to hear from you, dear listener. If you're in her position, would you stay? Would you try to fix? Would you talk to the husband? What would you do if you realize that your partner, male or female, is your competitor or your enemy in progress? What would you do? Share your thoughts in the comment section. Your voice may help someone else who's going through the same thing. And if you have a story, a situation, or anything heavy on your heart, you can send it in. This is a safe space. Your story could be the one that helps someone else heal. This is The Silent Truth with me, Glad, where silence finally speaks. See you.